Hello again. This is kind of crazy. 3 videos in 3 days? Well, yeah, I didn't know. Oh my god, I can't believe it. Only person who's gonna see this is gonna be my mom. Hi, Mom. So, I'm gonna try to make this so I don't have to edit it. I'm gonna not add any music. No, maybe, okay. I don't know. If there's music, then I added music. If there's no music, then I didn't add music. Okay, so, I'm gonna try not to rant a whole bunch on this. It's something I really got interested in really quickly. Yes, the title is I'm going to be ranting about YouTube Rewind. YouTube Rewind 2018 and why I personally think, and I'm not gonna say no because there's people who will disagree. The reason I think I know why it failed. And I know I'm really late to the bandwagon. I don't know if I said that. Despite having over 100 million views on the video, is an 8-minute 13-second video that features a whole bunch of creators, half of which that I've never heard of or even seen on the face of the internet. Now, they're probably really famous wherever they're from. I know we had a lot of foreign creators in this video, a lot. And I personally, it's like, that's a good thing, but I feel like we need like YouTube rewinds for different countries and stuff, because a big majority of what's watched in the United States on YouTube in general, besides T-Series, India, a lot of what is watched is American or British people, creators who speak English. I mean, there's a lot of people who don't speak English. A lot of their channels are a lot of effort put into them. More power to them for having all that stuff. Like me, I don't have very many views at all, very many subscribers, and I just realized that shakes when I hit my hand on that. But I kind of was sitting down at dinner and I was reading some articles and I said, hey, okay, I'm reading all these articles on this, why not make a video about it and why I think it failed. So, getting right into it, we have a video that has 125 million views. Now, do not forget that YouTube also counts the views that are for people who do not have an account or are not signed into YouTube. That still counts as a view for that video. And it has 2.1 million likes, but it also has a whopping 10 million something million dislikes, which puts it at the top of the most disliked video of all time on this platform. I know a lot of people have mentioned this, a lot of news, online news articles have ran this, said, hey, it finally reached the most hated video on YouTube. Alright. Hello, stepping in from a couple months after I shot this original video that you're watching. It is currently February 26th, Tuesday. A couple weeks ago, it was announced that there was some other information regarding the dislike button. So I did state that the YouTube Rewind video has over 10 million dislikes. And there's been a lot of memes going around that YouTube has started yelling at its own thing. I didn't know what this was at first, so I looked it up. Apparently, at the beginning of February, I believe it was on February 2nd, YouTube's Creator Insight video they release, I think pretty much every month or every couple months, stated that it debriefed the YouTube users and creators that the fact that YouTube is working on solutions for dislike mobs. So, for anyone who can figure out what that is, it's very simple. If a bunch of people dislike a video, a bunch of other people do it just because they want to be a part of what was happening. Which is essentially what did happen with YouTube Rewind. We had like maybe 1 million people who didn't like it, 9 million other people who saw that and say, you know what, let's make it even worse, and click dislike. So, they said they're working on plans to either get rid of the dislike button or just find a way to stop dislike mobs from happening. Another option is to not show the total number of likes and dislikes on a video, or even just making the number of dislikes private. So I originally thought this was already a thing. I thought you couldn't see the dislikes for the longest time, and then I kind of paid a little more attention and realized, oh no, some videos just don't have dislikes, because people just don't care. But in the case of disliking in giant numbers, like with what happened with YouTube Rewind, it just ends up being a big fiasco because people don't like it, and then other people don't even watch it. They just say, let's be a part of it. So that's the only new information that we've gotten based on it, so thought you'd like to hear that. Back to the normal scheduled program, I guess.
people do not like how corporate it seems to be in the video. It isn't the highlights of the year that we all expected. Now, one article that I was reading, let me see if I can pull it up on my phone, was about how there are events and creators who have been creating such amazing pieces of work this past year, but none of them were featured. And I understand one of them was the Logan Paul incident with the suicide forest. No one wanted to see that, and that might have been a big factor in them saying, hey, no, you can't be in this, because you're representing YouTube and you did something messed up. Which, I don't know, I don't like the video either, but I feel like it could have been way better. I have no idea if he monetized it or not. I have no clue on that. Alright, so it was Mashable.com. They put an article out on this. On YouTube Rewind, 2018 is now the most disliked YouTube video of all time. And it came, okay, YouTube Rewind officially premiered on the 6th. And at the time that I am recording this, it is the 13th. It's been a week. Justin Bieber's Baby, which was previous title holder of the most disliked video in time, about a little over 9 million dislikes. In the 8 to 9 years that video has been up, it's reached that many dislikes. But now that we have YouTube Rewind, which has been up for a total of 8 days, like, how is it possible that it could reach over 10 million dislikes? Very simply put, it's the most anticipated part of the year for YouTube. The reason that is because, once again, it highlights some of the best moments of our year, such as the Logan Paul KSI fistfight that Mashable mentions. They had the biggest pay-per-view event to ever be held between two internet celebrities. Now, the outcome of it, I don't know, because I didn't watch it, I didn't care about it, but it was still one of the biggest events that we had. We have a creator such as Shane Dawson, one of the people that I look up to. He's worked really hard on making these little mini-series on all these people. He did the Logan Paul mini-series, he did the Jeffree Star mini-series, he did the mini-series on Tanacon, and how badly that failed. And, like, he did all of this, and he wasn't even featured or mentioned at all. They didn't talk about the PewDiePie versus T-Series thing. That was just a big joke going on. Like, people would say it's not a joke, but I'm like, okay, it's two creators. One of them is from a country that is extremely... It's not surprising that T-Series is going to reach that, because it's one of India's biggest music channels. They pretty much have every Indian music video ever made on that channel. They're a record label too, I think, is what they are. I'm not going to do my research, and you can go look that up for yourself. If I'm wrong, but you can get more information if you just go out and type it up on your laptop and look it up, or phone, whatever you have. And then finally kind of finishing up with, like I said, it's the most anticipated moment of our year. And so many people were excited to see what YouTube would do to show off some of our coolest moments in our year. I'm going to look one more time, because I think there was one thing that Mashable mentioned. I don't know if it was The Verge or Mashable that mentioned, like, oh, okay, I don't like the entire thing was based around Fortnite, first of all. Pretty much, I love the message that, like, why don't we give a shout out to all these people who made a big impact in their lives, their families, for their friends, for everyone they helped out. I love that. That's the only part of the video I liked. And then Markiplier sneaking in a Make-A-Wish family. That was genius. I loved that. That was beautiful to see someone who's having a struggle being able to be seen by millions of people. And they don't mention what it is. You just see a quick, like a 3-second clip of him sitting there with that family with a controller in their hands. But it's enough to realize, hey, Mark is he's helping people. PewDiePie, which he was only mentioned by Jaden Animations, his chair. That was really it. No, I love that. That was cute. That was kind of a little sneak in, like, hey, got you. Even the creators who were in the video said this is the reason we don't like it either, because it felt like it was too corporated. YouTube has become a platform where people like me, who are just trying to start out and make a YouTube channel where we can talk, or even just do something we want to do. It all goes down to the fact that everyone wanted this to be the highlight of our year. And I know like I always do, I always repeat myself. I always seem to do that inside to try to drive the point home as much as possible. This is the moment we all wait for at the end of the year. Like, we had such a good, crazy year. Even though we lost a whole lot of amazing people, we still had all of these things that went amazing. But it's just the fact that there was so many people that we didn't know. There was people I know, Markiplier, Domix, Jaden Animations. Oh, the Odd Ones Out. Like, mostly animation people. I didn't know half of the other people at all. I knew Ninja, but he's more of a street streamer. but he's just a good person. I kind of understand why he was in there. He's a representative for the Fortnite thing, but we didn't need the entire video to be based around Fortnite. There's so many channels on YouTube that are not related to gaming. So many channels. YouTube Rewind shouldn't be about having people who are famous in it. It shouldn't be about just trying to corporatize it as much as possible and keep the eye out of it. YouTube Rewind originally started as a way for us to look back on our year and see the amazing, funny things that we had. And I know YouTube tried as much as they could to do that, but because they're so corporified, I don't know if that's a word, they're so corporated now, it's much harder to make it friendly for a lot of people. So I'm gonna end this here, guys. Tell me if you see this. Tell me in the comments what you know. Give this video a like. Give it, just share it with people so they can see what my opinion is. Just remember, this is all opinion based. This is not based on fact or anything. I know I do have the YouTube Rewind video up in front of me just so I can have the statistics on views versus dislikes and likes. The comments on it were, I'm not even gonna worry about that, but if you want to subscribe to this channel, please click. No, right here. God dang it. Alright. Click right here. Where you see this little poster, I'll put the picture right there with my face. I'm not going to put a link to any other video or anything, so if you want to just give this video a like and let me know that you saw it and just give me feedback on what you think anything is about, hit me up on the comments. Just mention me in the comments if I see it. Thank you for seeing it. And yeah, this is all opinion based. Everything I think right now is based on just my opinion and a couple other little facts here and there. So thank you for watching, and peace.